On today's video, I am making this chicken curry called Achari Murgh. I hope I pronounced that right, which when translated means pickled chicken. This dish comes from northeast India. The whole spices used in this recipe is what is used for pickling in India, hence the name pickled chicken. Hello and welcome to my channel SquareFace Cooks. It's nice to have you here, so thanks for stopping by. Before we get to the cooking, we need to do the prep, starting with measuring out the spices. Then onto the garlic. Chop off the ends and with your knife, slightly squash the cloves as this makes it easier to peel, then roughly chop. Then peel the ginger. I do this with a spoon as it saves on waste. Then roughly chop that also. Put both the ginger and garlic into a pestle and mortar and pound until it looks something like this. Make sure there's no big pieces. If you don't have a pestle and mortar, you can grate them. Next onto the onions. Peel and finely dice. I've used red onions, but you can also use brown. Dice the tomatoes and remove the core. Vine-ripe tomatoes are the best to use as they have a lovely flavour. Now on to the cooking. In a large lidded frying pan, on a medium heat, add in the oil. Once hot, add in the whole spices and fry for 30 seconds to a minute. Just be careful as the mustard seeds will pop and splatter. Add the onions to the pan and fry for 8 minutes. Don't skip this stage as this gives it flavour. Give a few stirs during that cooking time. In go the crushed garlic and ginger now. Fry that for 2 minutes. The smell coming from the pan at this point is incredible. Then add the tomatoes, the chilli powder, the turmeric, the tomato puree and the salt. Mix well, put a lid on and cook for 5 minutes. Once that's done, the tomatoes should be soft. Now add the chicken and cook for 3 minutes each side on a high heat with the lid on. You can use skinless thighs for this instead of drumsticks. After 6 minutes, add 1/3 cup of hot water. Turn the heat to low and simmer for 30 minutes with the lid on. Stir a few times during that cooking time. After 30 minutes, take a few spoonfuls of the sauce and add it to the yogurt and whisk. Then add it back to the pan. Doing it this way will help with the yogurt not to split. Mix well and cook for a further 5 minutes without the lid. After 5 minutes, the sauce will have reduced a little. Do a taste test and adjust the seasonings if needed. Now it's ready to be served. As you can see, I have paired mine with rice, a homemade sweet potato flatbread and homemade sauerkraut. Both of these recipes are on my channel, along with an Indian spice guide, which I have linked in the description. Finally, squeeze over with a wedge of lemon and enjoy. If you liked this video, please hit the like button, and I'll catch you in next week's video.